Hey guys, welcome to Town & Country TV. So yeah, I can't stay away. I miss the YouTube community so much, but wanted to use this as an opportunity to kind of show you guys a grand tour of our dealership, kind of give you a behind the scenes. And we actually had a customer that we're working with right now that is looking, and I'm going to try it. And by the way, if you guys are new to this live thing, as we're playing this video, or if you're watching this video live, I do want to let you know you can put some comments there, and I'm going to try and do my best to answer any questions you guys have. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to give you guys a behind the scenes look at our dealership, show you what you can expect. And we had a customer, his name is Doug, from the Georgia area. And so Doug, if you're tuning in, we just thank you for the opportunity. And it was really cool. He said that he said, I got 2 or 3, 4, 5 car dealerships, Ford dealerships within 5 or 6 miles, because he lives in the Atlanta area. And he said, man, because of your YouTube channel, we're going to drive 2.5 to 3.5 hours just to come do business with us. So if you're watching this video, we appreciate the opportunity, and we just thank you guys. I saw a comment flash through. I didn't see who it was, but how much was the Raptor? We actually have pre-sold almost every one of our Raptors. Yes, I love that truck behind me too. That's our 2017 Southern Comfort Black Widow F-250. And Julie, thank you for calling us the coolest Ford guy we know. We really love the product, and we're hoping that it conveys to you guys. And yes, we're a car dealership, but at the end of the day, we simply love cool cars, and we're just blessed to work around them all the time. So without further ado, let's and got lost in the sauce, shout out to you, man. We appreciate you guys joining us. So let's do this. Let's pop inside. Oh, do you guys see what that is right there? Little Shelby GT350 as well. So what we'll do is we'll kind of give you the grand tour, and as you guys can see, we're fixing to get a beautiful sunset, so we'll try and show that to you guys as well. No clue how much a Chevrolet Camaro is, but someone asked what the Black Widow, I don't know if I got a window sticker over here, but let's see if we can take a look at it. 88, looks like it's roughly 88,000 is the MSRP. There's dealer discounts and rebates to go along with that. So, but the MSRP is right in the 80s, and this truck's got everything under the sun. So let's do this. Let's pop inside and let's show you guys the grand tour of the dealership. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Hopefully you guys can still hear me, but this is our receptionist area, and our service department is not far from closing, so we wanted to show this to you guys. Yes, the 2018, Julie Robinson mentioned about the 2018 Expedition. We're expecting to see those, Ford is saying, before the end of the year of 2017. That typically means you won't see one until January, February. So let's don't get lost in the sauce. All right, so this is our business office. I'm gonna try and keep this camera as steady as I can, but I'm doing it handheld. So this is our business office, the cashiering area, and as you can see, this is our retail parts department. I'll show you guys in another video that we actually have a wholesale parts department, which is top 5 in the nation, or top 10 in the nation, something crazy like that. Ken Bonds is one of the guys that kind of run, Ken Bonds and George Clark run that department. They do a great job. So this is our service drive. So we actually have 3 big bay doors that people drive in. And the reason I'm starting you off in the service department, there's good reason for it. But so customers can pull in any of these 3 bay doors, and then they park there. We will actually walk out to your car, kind of write the service ticket up. And this is also, by the way, if you already own a vehicle and you want to have a supercharger installed, that's where you'd pull. We can get you taken care of there. And speaking of supercharger install, I wanted to show you this truck. This is going to be pretty freaking cool. In fact, we're probably going to make a proper YouTube video on that little truck right there. That is a 2017 F-150, and let's see here. And as you can see, we just got through adding a couple of cool accessories. So we just added the bed rug to it, and a hard painted tonneau cover with lock. Both of those are Ford accessories, and as you can see, we've taken out, this is a platinum with the Brunello interior, and we're actually replacing it with these DVD headrests. So that's going to be pretty cool. But the reason that I wanted to show this truck to you, and what you'll see is this guy has decked this thing out with a lot of different accessories, but we're actually going to install a supercharger 600 horsepower, and we're going to do a time lapse of the install process, and actually, like I said, make a proper YouTube video for you guys on this on this vehicle because it's that outrageous. So the F-150 Platinum, like it sits right here, is probably a $62,000 MSRP before any of these accessories start getting added. So it gets expensive pretty quick, but it'll probably be one of the baddest trucks out there, especially because it has the all-wheel drive function. And I'll show you what I'm talking about there. So a lot of people may or may not realize the F-150 has got a four-wheel drive function. So normally you have the 2-high, you have the 4H and the 4L. This has the 4A, which is designed for driving in four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive on pavement. And so that functionality with the supercharger 600 horsepower be pretty cool to have all four tires pulling at the same time. So someone mentioned to me that the video keeps freezing. I hope that's not the case, but it might have something to do with the Wi-Fi, so I hope that's not the case. But anyway, so put some comments there and let me know if I'm missing something or if there's something I can do to help the video function. So yes, we are currently hiring part-time and full-time. Someone says, someone mentioned that in the comments. Let's see here, Fusion and F-150 body change. This is actually a good opportunity to talk about the 2018 F-150. So Gabriel, I'm glad to know it's not freezing on my end, but someone did mention that. But the 2018 F-150 is going to be brand new. Well, I say brand new from the ground up. It's a refresh. Don't kid yourself. It's going to get a refresh. So it'll get a front end difference. It'll get the rear end applique. I hope I said that right. I'm from Alabama and I can't ever pronounce it right. But applique is going to get the rear. And Tristan, you can keep working if you need to, man. Don't. Tristan's he's our accessory guru. He's the one that's been helping us out upfit the truck. He was like, man, I don't want to get in the video, but I won't call you out. Nobody's looking for you at the post office, are they? Okay. But the 18 F-150 is going to get, and that's someone mentioned, will it be a different interior? I'm kind of disappointed. And this is just kind of showing you a Ford guy sitting here saying that he's a little bit disappointed. I was hoping for more changes on the F-150 interior. The exterior looks amazing. I love the new front end that they're offering. I love the new engine options, and everything is getting a 10-speed transmission. Everything other than the base model engine is getting the, and as you can see, we got that vehicle. We got it from another dealership. I cannot believe I'm sitting here advertising for another dealership, but we actually located this vehicle, brought it in, and then started the customization. But the new F-150 does get a new front end, new rear end. It gets new transmissions on almost everything, and it gets different tweaks on the engine as well. So the 18 F-150 will be nice. I'm really excited to see how that diesel is going to do. That's going to be interesting. So the F-150 diesel will be definitely a interesting opportunity. But like I said, make sure that if you're not subscribed to our channel already, that you do so you catch the supercharger install process, because it's going to be pretty sweet. Now, Joel, if you need to move, don't let me bother you, okay? Everybody sees that I've got the phone in my hand and that I'm talking, and everybody just wants to kind of freeze up. So, anyway, so yeah, we love cars and we love trucks, and we just use this as an opportunity to say hi to you guys and show you guys some cool trucks. So, looks like they're fixing to start doing the install on the DVD headrest. Oh, they've already got them ripped out. That's pretty cool. So Tristan, just act like I'm not even in here. So just keep working without me, man. But someone asked me, it looks like Julie asked, what is my first car? It's a funny story. My very first vehicle was a Ford Bronco, 1995, and I still have that truck. And it's a family heirloom. It's not for sale. There's no amount of money that can get me to part ways with that vehicle. But 1995 Ford Bronco. It currently has a 4-inch lift, I believe, 33-inch BFGA TKO2 tires. Let's see here. Back when I was younger, I had a nice loud stereo system in it, and that's the reason I'm half deaf. So if you see, hey, you got Lost in the Sauce, you got a Bronco too. That's pretty cool. I like that. I am a huge Bronco fan, and I am. Bobby Coleman said, "Tell Joel he's making the video screw up." Okay, I'll make sure to tell him that. So you guys are actually watching the install of these DVD headrests live, man. That's pretty cool. That was actually unintended, but it's pretty cool that happened. So yes, Zach, I'm so pumped and ready for this new Bronco. I cannot tell you I might have to sell my house to get one, but if that's what it takes, I'll get one. I'm so excited about these new Broncos, and I don't even know what it looks like. So, yeah, and John, I'm glad to be on this video too. I don't think my boss really knows I'm making this YouTube live video, so we'll keep that secret to ourselves. Because I'm supposed to be on that hiatus, but oh well, I can't live without it. So, anyways, we appreciate the comments coming in. The DVD headrests, I don't know how much they cost. If I had to guess, I'd say around $2,100. Joel, do you know?
Installed, yeah.
Okay, so the install price is right around $2,100 on the F-150. And the nice part is that it actually comes with the Brunello leather or whatever color interior you're doing. Comes with that automatically to match your interior. So it's actually a Ford accessory, and so you know it's going to match 100%. So, hey, Joel, they want me to tell you that I said hi. So, anyways, so turbo diesel is an option. It will be an option in the 2018 F-150. It's going to be a 3.0, mated to the 10-speed automatic transmission, and so yeah. Someone else mentioned, have you got a Ford F-150 Special Edition? Yes, we have gotten the Lariat Special Edition before. You don't see a whole lot of them for some reason. I'm not sure what that is. Julie mentioned how many miles are on my Bronco, and that's a great question. So it's got 199,000 miles on it, and we hardly ever drive it, but it's mechanically, it's a brand new vehicle. It's got a brand new engine, transmission, transfer case. The only thing mechanically speaking that's not been replaced is the front and rear end. So yeah, there you go. Would that be on a limited? So I don't know that you'll be able to get a limited in a diesel. Typically the limited keeps the 3.5 EcoBoost, and so to do the diesel option on the on the limited, that just, I don't know if that would happen. What motor does the F-150 have in it to supercharge added? That's a great question. I'll pop the hood and show you guys. So that is a 5.0 V8 with a supercharger. So let's talk a little bit about that and kind of give you guys a preview of what to expect on the video. So let's pop this hood. So the supercharger that we install is actually a Roush Performance. It's a TVS supercharger. So this is the engine. It's bone stock right now, but they're going to start working on it, I think, either Monday or they might start on a Friday. They might start Monday. I'm not sure. But this is a 5.0, and literally they take out the air inbox, they take out the air intake, they take out the intake manifold. They literally take the engine all the way down to the block on the top end. So they disassemble the entire top end of the motor. And I know on the Mustangs, I'm not 100% sure on the F-150s, but they actually have to take down some of the bracketry that's built in with the block, and they have to grind that down to make room for all the pulley systems for the supercharger. So the supercharger actually sits right on top, and it's a twin vortice series supercharger. So it's the newer technology of the engine of the supercharger. So it's a twin vortice series. Basically, it's more efficient, allows more air in, allows more air to pass through, and it doesn't heat up the air as much because it's so much more efficient. But it is a belt-driven system that sits on top of the engine as well. So Oscar, I would love to show you a 17 Raptor, but I don't have one in stock. They are so hard to find. We've gotten 17 allocations, and we've pre-sold all 16 out of the 17. We do have a couple of 17 Southern Comfort Raptors that I think Bobby Coleman had actually commented earlier on the video, but Bobby Coleman is our Southern Comfort connection, and they are doing a Southern Comfort Raptor, which is pretty stinking cool. So let's do this. Someone had mentioned Twin Turbo 5.0 was developed a couple years ago. That's actually great. There's not any official news on that, but I actually made a complete YouTube video on our speculation of a 5.0 or a 5.2 or somewhere in that range of a V8 twin turbo that's going to make 700 horsepower. So watch that. Let's do this. Let's go back to the front. Excuse me. Kind of getting over some of these allergies and sinuses. So let's see here. I'm going to show you the rest of the showroom. This will be an opportunity to grab some water as these allergies are kind of getting to me. So, sorry about that. So once again, we're kind of winding down for the day, but normally we've got people everywhere. But it's pretty cool. We've got, I wish that one day, yeah, I need to get some Mucinex. Man, I've been on some of that Mucinex Sinus Max. I'm being just real transparent. But hey, I really want some of those Ford vending machines in my house. But everybody that walks in, whether you buy anything or not, just want to hang out, free bottle of water, which is great for when you're on a YouTube live video. But we have our we have our showroom that fits about 4 or 5 cars. Just depends on how packed we want to put them in here. And this is one of the things I love. This is actually a I forgot what's the name of the video, but this is a documentary that talks about how they made the new 2015. Jerry Smith said, where is Town & Country actually located? We actually have 2 locations, one in Bessemer, Alabama, which is just west of Birmingham, Alabama, and then we have one on the other end of Birmingham, and that's in Pell City, Alabama, and these are our President's Award flags. I love these flags because they hanging from the rafters, but each one of those is an award that we have won for the highest level of customer satisfaction in the nation. So it's very, very difficult to get that. Gary, man, thank you for watching from Minnesota. That's pretty stinking cool too. But we also kind of keep some other accessory trucks over here. So as you can see, this is the hard folding tri-fold bed cover that we have. And then you like I said, we just like accessories and cool trucks. Let's see here. What is my favorite Ford vehicle? So I didn't see who it was that asked, but someone did ask that. I would have to say that if it was a Ford vehicle, it might have to be the F-150 Raptor. Let's see here. This is not a bad little mistake. Did anybody tell me what this is? Give me some comments. Live chat it up. What is this? I'm not moving until someone tells me. I guess it says it on the window sticker. So much for that game. Ford Focus RS. That's exactly right. So these cars, let me tell you a little bit about these. I love the Ford Focus RS, and I know I'm probably, yeah, let's see here. Oh my goodness, all the comments. I love it. Ford Focus RS. This car is awesome. 350 horsepower, 350 pound-feet of torque, all-wheel drive. For the first time in the United States of America, Ford has given us a Ford Focus RS. Let me tell you, this is the fastest freaking car I've ever been in. We had a customer that took delivery of a black one not long ago, and he gave us a ride in one, and the 0 to 40 miles an hour in this car is ridiculous because it has a launch control that's designed to rev it up to 5,000 RPM, and I mean, it's just insane that you literally 5,000 RPM drop the clutch, all 4 tires are pulling, it doesn't weigh much, and yeah, it's ridiculous. Gary mentioned something selling how much over MSRP. We're really not as much focused on that as far as we try and sell these limited production vehicles like this to people that are in our market area. Ford they frown on us taking a Ford Focus in Alabama, RS that is, and shipping the dude over to California. They kind of want the VIN numbers to stay in the area, and so that's pretty much not the... just be completely honest with you, I'm not really all that excited about asking over sticker. I'm not one of those kinds of guys. So you're Bobby Coleman, that's right. These cars are not for tall people. I'm 6'3", and it's fun once you're in it, but getting out of it is a little bit of a different story. So let's do this. Let's take a look at that little dude, the GT350. So we do have a lot of performance cars, a lot of cool vehicles, but I wish I had a Raptor to show you guys. So hopefully Bobby Coleman, our little hookup at Southern Comfort, will be able to get us a Southern Comfort Raptor sooner rather than later. So Bobby, if you're still watching the video, yeah, where's my truck at? So Shelby GT350, you guys have probably already seen. Right now it actually kind of looks like it's white or silver. It's actually called Avalanche. It is unbelievable. That's one of my favorite colors because of how, I mean, the paint's almost like a chameleon. Sometimes it looks white, sometimes it looks gray, sometimes like it looks military. So yes, let's talk. So Jerry Smith said, can we talk about some of the engines coming out? I'm assuming he's discussing on the Mustang since that's what we're looking at right now. Someone else mentioned, have I drove it? Yes, I have. And it drives amazing. It is awesome. The engines that are coming out. So I can talk about what is actually coming out, or I can talk to you a little bit about the speculation of what's coming out. So the Mustang, actually for the 2018 model, as you guys know, is getting a refresh on the front bumper, the rear end, and a couple other small things, similar to how the F-150 is doing it. And what they're doing is they're going to tweak the engine. So there's not going to be a massive overhaul. Basically, they're promising more horsepower and torque. Sorry, I'm having to take a water break because my voice is kind of giving out on me. But they're basically going to tweak the engine. They're going to do and I don't remember the exact specifications or what they call it, but they're actually going to change the way the fuel is directly, direct injection, and then I think they're also going to have port injection, I think is what they're calling it. And so they do have that ability to swap it up depending on whether you're stomping on the gas or just cruising around to get you best fuel economy. But it's also supposed to give you more longevity in the motor in long term. And almost every one of their engines are going to be going that. Not just the Mustang's 5.0 V8, not just the 5.0 in the F-150 for 18, but in 2.7, 3.5, it's all going to that new technology for reliability, but also for more power. So that kind of gives you that. Now, let's see here. What other kind of questions do you guys want to know? Because I really like this format where we can actually show you guys. Oh, someone's got the keys to the Southern Comfort. Let's go take a look at it. Uh-oh, I think I might be losing my connection. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you can still hear me.
Carlton, Dowdell, you have guests in the reception area. Carlton, Dowdell, yes, in the reception area.
So this is John Day. That's one of our salesmen. He has actually secured some deposits. Can you guys still hear me? He has actually secured some deposits on the F-150 Southern Comfort, and just kind of thought it'd be a good opportunity to show it to you. So one of the things, or a couple of things they do, you actually have the SCA front bumper, which is completely different. You have the pocket style fender flares that are actually a matte black. So if you look at the paint job on the truck itself, you can see it's gloss. Here it's actually matte. It's very subtle, so that way it matches into the powder coating that's on the front bumper. Pretty cool stuff. Sorry about that. Sorry about the voice. But yes, this is a bad little truck. It's got the twin panel moonroof. It's got the custom stitching in the headrest. And here's one of the things that I love about it too. We showed you that matte black just a minute ago. Take a look at this. It's also got the matte black. They actually disassemble the entire dashboard and then they paint everything to match the outside. So they did that subtle cue on the matte black all over the dashboard, and then also over here. If you didn't get it pointed out to you, you probably would never know the difference. But you also have the black leather with the contrast stitching as well. So it's all about the attention to detail, as well as the solid matte black wheels. So the Black Widow will come with the 10-speed transmission in the 18 model. You actually, if you wanted to do a 17 with a 3.5 EcoBoost, you could get it with a 10-speed right now. But if you want it to sound like a V8, then you'd need to wait to the 18 if you got to have that 10-speed automatic transmission. But as you can see, it does have as you can see, it's pretty sweet. All right, let's take a look at the MSRP. I saw Julie had mentioned MSRP. Looks like everything together is like $75,000, but there's a bunch of rebates, a bunch of discounts, and I don't even think this car is available anymore because, like I said, I think we have a hold sign or a deposit on the vehicle right now. So, but we do have that silver one available, and then we also have that truck available as well. Now, according to Bobby Coleman, who's our Southern Comfort rep, he says that the towing capabilities or the towing capacities are not affected by the lift kit and the wheels and the tires. I'm not 100% sure how that maintains. I'm just kind of restating some of the information that was told to me. But yeah, they say that it maintains all of the towing capabilities and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not sure if John, are you needing to move the truck? Okay. But as you can see, this one does have the 5.0 V8. All right, Josh says, hey, let's take a look at the F-250. Oh, yes, he's got the light bar. Yes, that thing will blind you. And so that is actually a rigid LED light bar. You can find some cheap knockoffs. Man, I can't stand those things because they get water in them. It's a warranty nightmare, but you know, it's more expensive to go rigid, but it's a much better option as far as longevity goes. Now, and let's talk about LED light bars. Some people have seen those LED light bars that run up the top of the window. We actually offer those, but man, if you're thinking about doing one of those for yourself, I would highly suggest stay away from it, because you're going to get a lot of extra wind noise. And that's what we've run into, is customers that said, man, I gotta have it. We talk them away from it, and they do it anyways, and they don't like it. So Josh said rev it. I like it. I think it's been running long enough. So let's ask John to hook us up. Hey John, do you mind giving it a little gas so we can hear the exhaust? So one of the things I love about that exhaust is actually angled on purpose. That way it maintains a nice departure angle or approach angle, or I think that's the departure angle. I think it was Julie just a second ago, asked what my favorite car in the dealership is. If I had to say my favorite car that's here right now, well, once again, the Raptor's not here right now. I would be pretty darn happy driving that every day. That truck is a monster. That truck is a monster. I don't know that I could drive that every day because of parking. Yeah, that truck, it depends on what I'm trying to do. That, and I got a lot of really young kids, and so getting them loaded up into either one of those trucks is a little bit hard. That's the Al Gore edition. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so someone would mention that's the Al Gore edition. Okay, we appreciate the fun comments. Hey, sunset, beautiful sunset. Do I like the new Fusion? Alex says. Yes, I do. I like the new Fusion a lot. I really hated the rotary turn knob. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about there. So on the new Fusion, and by the way, the new Expedition and almost everything is going this way as well. So the new Expedition, new F1, new Mustang, all of those vehicles they don't have a shifter anymore. They actually have a shift knob where you twist it and turn it. And sorry for the shaky footage, I'm trying to hold it still. Roberto, while we're walking, says, who makes the bumper for the black truck? That is Southern Comfort Performance. It's a custom made bumper that is exclusive to Southern Comfort. There's the only way you can get it is to have a Southern Comfort vehicle or have them do it for you. So anyway, let's go over here and let's talk about this new Fusion, since someone asked. Oh, I'm losing Wi-Fi. I hope you guys can still hear me. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Give me some comments. Can you hear me? Nope. Yes. Anything? All right. This is a very candid look. All right, let's take a look. So this looks like it's just a normal SE model. Let me see if I can actually get in the car. All right, perfect. So this is an SE model. It's not the base model, but it is. You can kind of see that it has the shift knob. That is actually the shifter for the vehicle. The interior is a lot better. It's a good quality update for the Fusion, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. I'd be perfectly happy driving one. In fact, I actually did drive one for a little while. For 2 or 3 years, I drove a 14 model, and what we're looking at there is a different version of the Fusion. It's a kind of an update. So let's see here. Blue Mustang, sweet. Yes, yeah, we've got a ton of Mustangs, and I'm actually curious, you know, from you guys' perspective, and we ask customers when they come in, but what do you guys think about these black roofs? So the GT Performance Pack comes with these black wheels, and you can get the car in any color you want. But you notice you actually have the ability to have the roof painted black, so that way it kind of gives it some contrast. What do you put some notes on? I'm curious to see what you guys think about that, because as you can see, we're doing a lot of those like that. Like you have this triple yellow. Once again, the black. And you can tell I've been the one to order these, and that's just being transparent. That's one of the aspects that they've got me helping at the dealership is I also place an order on a lot of these cars. And that takes a lot of time to order each one of these cars, but you can see we order some black wheels, and then we also order the black roof. This one has the black accent package, so it also comes with the rear spoiler as well. We were just kind of curious, do you like that? And then you also have that car that is actually white platinum. Normally in the past, you know, that car that we have right there, that white one is an Oxford white. This is actually white platinum, and it has a sparkle on the paint, which is pretty cool. So anyways, this video, let's see here, let's walk back over here and take a look. Someone mentioned the RS. When you go back for playback on this video, you'll be able to see us doing the walk around of that Focus RS. Canada Cars GT350Rs. Okay, just because you guys are watching the live video footage of this, I'm going to share this with you. We actually don't have any GT350Rs on the ground, but we're slated to have one by April of this year. The cool part about it is the guy that owns this dealership, he's very cool, and he loves cars as well. He's actually going to keep one of those GT350Rs for himself, and he's going to let me drive it and review it and video document it for you, and basically kind of give you guys a document. Use that car. He's going to kind of keep it, not really as an investment, but just as a cool car because he likes cool cars. Okay, so hopefully that's a little bit better. But he's actually going to keep one of those cars for himself, the R, and he's going to allow us to do the video documentation of the car, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to share all of that information with you guys, and you can expect that around middle of April is when we're guessing and hoping the car will be here. Yes, this is a Roush Mustang. This is the Roush Stage 1. So this one's based off of 4-cylinder EcoBoost. Kind of hard to believe. But anyway, so yeah, he's going to have the GT350R. He's going to keep it for himself, and we're going to be able to video document all of that with you guys. So as you guys put some comments on the video, let us know exactly what you'd like to see, because at the end of the day, I'm using YouTube to be able to drive his GT350R. That's my excuse. But anyways, if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. We appreciate you guys watching this live video feed, and I'm curious to know what you guys think too, because if this is a cool format that you guys like and would like to see a little bit more of, maybe there's some things we can do to make these even a higher quality. So just let me know. Julie had mentioned, last question we'll answer is, she said, what's our best-selling vehicle? It's probably going to be between the Fusion, the Mustang, and the F-150. I'd say the F-150 because we're in Alabama and we got a bunch of country boys. I is one, and that's what I drive myself. So anyways, just happy you guys were able to join us on this live feed. If you like I said, put some comments down below. If you like this stuff, fantastic. If not, we'll stop doing it. I get the itch to talk to you guys, and I really like this platform even more so than the normal videos we've been doing, because I feel like I actually get to speak back, and it's like a conversation. Instead of just talking to a camera, I'm actually getting feedback from you guys. So we just appreciate you guys watching, and thank you guys so much. We appreciate you guys watching Town and Country TV. Make sure to stay tuned. We got some very, very cool video footage coming up for you. So that little truck right there, we're going to compare the Southern Comfort F-150 and F-250 and compare that to the fuel economy, the performance, and all that kind of stuff to a stock truck. So make sure to subscribe, and we hope you guys enjoy this video and all the future ones as well. Thanks again for watching Town and Country TV. I'm your host, Mitchell Watts. Have a great day.